Je vous remercie tous pour ce timing respecté au cordeau, on peut le dire. Je pense qu'après les épreuves bien connues, ma thèse en 580 secondes, on va proposer quelque chose du genre académicien belge en 8 minutes ou quelque chose comme ça.
Ça c'est le point. Ça c'est pour avancer.
Alors, monsieur le professeur Kazadi Kalangu est également neurochirurgien. Comme vous le voyez là, nous avons 2 neurochirurgiens aujourd'hui. On est ravis de ça d'ailleurs. Votre parcours de formation vous a amené à Liège, je pense, ce qui vous a permis d'établir un certain nombre de liens avec des neurochirurgiens académiciens qui sont dans la salle. Vous exercez à l'université du Zimbabwe, donc à Harare, et nous sommes ravis aujourd'hui de vous avoir parmi nous. Vous avez la parole, monsieur.
Merci beaucoup. Monsieur le secrétaire perpétuel, monsieur le président, chers collègues, His Excellency, the Ambassador of Zimbabwe, represented here by the Deputy Ambassador, Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, en vos titres et qualités. Je vous remercie pour l'honneur que me fait votre prestigieuse association, société, à mon nom comme membre étranger. La photo que vous voyez ici, c'est le professeur Bonal, c'est lui qui m'a formé à Liège, en même temps que les professeurs Jacques Porchi et Jacques Born, ici présents. Donc je suis un produit purement belge. Et alors j'ai transporté mon savoir, exporté mon savoir et mon savoir-faire vers l'Afrique. When I went to Africa, when I arrived in 1987, there were about more than 50% of African countries without a neurosurgeon. And what I did took advantage by the fact that I was nominated secretary of the African Association of Neurological Sciences, and later on as the president of Association of Neurosurgical Societies of Africa, to organize courses, to organize workshops, to go and do, together with, of course, other colleagues, both Africans and also coming from outside Africa, of all over the world. And in blue, you can see all the countries where I went to go and teach and organize training programs in neurosurgery. And I was also involved in creating new departments of neurosurgery in several countries in Africa. And I'm proud to let you know now that at present time, all African countries have got at least one neurosurgeon. And I went on again to train and teach neurosurgery to neurosurgeons all over the world. And what I realized is that after we have given wonderful lectures and we had shown beautiful slides and excellent videos, the students didn't have anything in their hands to continue their education. So I embarked in writing a book of neurosurgery, together of course with a lot of members of international community. And this book has got more than 1,500 pages. And also this book comes with some DVDs where you have the videos of all operations which are described inside this book. And this book was nominated by the World Federation of Neurosurgery as the book for young neurosurgeons in the world, particularly those coming from developing countries. We had to be also inventive. I'm showing you here one of the most difficult operations in neurosurgery is the removal of an intramedullary tumor inside the spinal cord. And of course, this operation was made very simple by using a technique, a machine, or device called cavitron ultrasonic aspirator. But only 10% of neurosurgeons in the world had this kind of machine. So we had to be inventive. So I described the technique together with one of my students, whereby we would actually do myelotomy to open the spinal cord, then close the dura and the wound, and come back 2 weeks later. It was very interesting because 2 weeks later, the tumor would have come out completely, extruded by the spinal cord, which was pulsating. And then using just simple neurosurgical microsurgery, we could remove the tumor completely. And the results we obtained were exactly the same as the results obtained by using cavitron ultrasonic aspirator. And again here, one of the commonest operations we do in third world country is to treat patients with hydrocephalus. Parents do not have enough money to afford these expensive shunts, which are costing minimum $150. And we had to be innovative, and we designed this shunt, which is called Harare shunt, which was costing only $2. Mind you, we had to increase to $20 because they didn't take it seriously. And by doing so, all patients could afford actually to have the operation. No child was sent home because we didn't have the shunt. As you may know, when we insert a foreign body into a patient, there is always a risk of infection. And the infection, when you insert the shunt, is in the world between 3 and 20%, the average being about 12%. So we had to do some research to reduce that. And we came with a solution whereby we had to change completely. It was like a paradigm shift where we work in a wet environment by applying regularly isobetadine on the skin. And our infection rate went down to less than 2%, 1.2, which is among the best in the world. Working in Africa is not always easy because we don't have really the means, the money to do sophisticated kind of research. But still, we want to contribute also to the world science and the world, the world science. And we did what we call an intellectual research. And we managed to find out that 40% of studies published in the top neurosurgical journals were actually misclassified. What they're calling case control studies were actually cohort studies. So we proposed solutions, discussing with editors, reviewers, and the researchers. Nowadays, we are part of the editorial board of most of the journals, so that we are monitoring that particular aspect, which is somehow our contribution to the world of neurosurgery. So that was basically my message, and I'm pleased now to offer to the Academy my 2 books and the DVDs. I hope it's not corruption to have the label. And thank you very much, really, for nominating.
Thank you very much. It's very clear that you are enriching the community of our foreign members. We are very proud to have you with us. And you also illustrate very well that medicine can simply not be the same everywhere. That's absolutely clear. We've seen it just with you, General, and this is another illustration, and there are many others. And as you know, in some places, there is no medicine at all. Je ne vais pas les revendre, donc rassurez-vous, nous les gardons précieusement.
Merci.
Professor Kalangu, please. This is absolutely key, as you understand. This is as well. Thank you so much.